All right, AP Literature, October 13th through the 16th. So, fairly straightforward week. Finishing up Macbeth. You have a reading quiz, you have some activities to do, and on those activities, you'll see that on Wednesday there is practice AP multiple choice questions, which we do for our warm ups pretty regularly, but this one's a little bit longer. It's all the questions at once. You can take it as many times as you need to until you get 100%, ideally. Basically, I'm going to give you the highest score that you earn on it. You will be shown which questions you got wrong, but not what the correct answer is. So then take it again, make sure that you put all the ones you got right back in, and try again on the ones you got wrong. That's just to get you ready because your first official AP test is next week, October, whatever the week after that is, October 21st and 22nd, I think is when it is. So I want you to do well on that. So a little bit more practice for that. We are going to be starting a new book called Station 11. It is contemporary. It was only published in like 2014. It's really new. It actually deals with a pandemic that wipes out a large portion of the population. Way more than COVID does. I mean, like 97% of the population, but just kind of funny that this is a book that we read. It is a lot easier to read than Macbeth and Oedipus have been. You will notice a new thing on our weekly homepage that says essential assignments. So we have to have some way of figuring out what your attendance should be for this semester. So the way that we have decided to do it is through essential assignments. You still will get a grade on absolutely everything in class, but there are certain assignments that will determine your attendance as well as being a part of your grade. So these assignments are called essential assignments. If you do all of them, you will receive a 94% attendance for the semester. Why 94% and not 100? That was not determined by us. I believe the state said that, so for some reason we can only give you 94% attendance. If you do half the assignments but not all of them, you'll get a 47% for attendance, and if you do less than half of the assignments, you get a 0% for attendance. Those are solely for attendance. You will also receive a grade for them, whatever grade you earn on them, but there are 5 assignments on there that in order to get your attendance rating, you have to complete them. So you'll see that some of them already have links because they have already been assigned. Others don't have links because they have not yet been assigned. They will be there all semester. So even if you miss one, you can go back and do it in order to get your attendance percentage taken care of. You will also see that there is an essay assigned. So we already have our independent novel essay. And now we're going to have this other essay that is going to be due October 30th. The prompt is actually exactly the same as the independent novel essay. It is to take an issue in your novel at the micro level and then compare it to the macro, which is today's society. So basically you're taking something that you see happen in the book or the play. You can do Oedipus, you can do Macbeth, or you can do any of the short stories we've read so far. And you're going to talk about that issue in the play or in the short story. What is that issue? What do you see? And then you're going to do research about the larger society today that we live in and how that issue is still present. Okay, so in this case, you have to choose something that we have been assigned so far this semester. It's due October 30th. You can always send me a draft or an outline or something to get feedback on that. I do ask that you give me 3 days to take a look at it. I try to look at them really fast, but just because we don't really know what's going to be going on with my schedule. But I will give you any sort of feedback, help you through the process, due October 30th. And then the independent novel essay is still due December 18th. That is the same prompt, but over whatever independent novel you are choosing to read for the semester. Okay, I think that's all of the updates for the week. Let me know if you have any questions, email, phone call, whatever. Otherwise, I'll see you next week.